Then I've got Chloe. Morning, Chloe. Then we've got Atkinson. And then last but not least, we've got Amy.
Here we have today Rosh. She's the chief of mini club here at the Raid on Highway, and I'm here to ask a few questions about animation. Good to see you, Rosh.
Hello, Amy.
Now, she used to be an ex-student at Leeds City College, one of our fantastic success stories.
Rosheen studied the BTEC National Certificate in Travel and Tourism at Leeds City College. She participated in the work placement programme run by the college in partnership with Rosu hotels in Mallorca. This was funded by Leonardo da Vinci programme. At the end of the first year, she carried out a 9-week placement and returned to the following year for 12 weeks. Rosheen feels that her time at college was great and prepared her well to make the most of this fantastic opportunity. Throughout the 2 years, she was involved in many activities and events, working with local attractions and primary schools, enabling her to develop the skills needed to become a professional entertainer. Even though only at 17, at the end of her first year, she was ready for the challenge. Having spent 2 summers in Mallorca on the placement programme, she then felt confident to work and live independently. She applied for a full-time job with Rosu and was lucky enough to secure employment at the Raid on Highway in Santa Ponsa. She is now Chief of Children's Entertainment at the hotel. She says she's having the time of her life working in a job that she loves.
Hi, here we are at the Corfu Scorpius, 2 hotels mixed together, and here we have our fantastic adults entertainer. It's Jan. How are you doing, Jan?
Not so bad, not so bad.
Good. Yes. I'm here just to ask you a few questions about entertainment. Here's a little bit different. It's an international hotel, so how many languages do you have to be able to speak to work in this hotel?
Well, we have loads of languages here, but the main languages are still English and French. If you speak English.
Jan, who is in his 4th season, is in charge of the sports entertainment at the Corfu Scorpius. The activities are run alongside the children's programme and include football, pool, tennis, archery, rifle shooting, aquarobics and beach volleyball. He believes that to be a good sports entertainer, you need to be organised, energetic and have good social skills. As the hotel has guests from many different countries, the games need explaining in several languages. This can affect the pace and delivery of the activities to ensure everybody feels included.
Okay, with me now we have Will. Okay. Okay, Will is on work placement here. He's one of our students at Leeds City College. Will, good to see you.
Good to see you, Lee.
How are you doing? Okay, so Will is on his second year. He was here last year. He worked in, how many hotels have you worked in now?
Well, I've worked in Magaluf, I've worked in the Pax, the Marina Pax, and I've also done a few days up in Alcudia for the Delfin Verde Hotel. This year I'm working in Calador in the Corfu Scorpius. It's a full hotel at the moment, 1,200 people. And now, currently, for 1 week, I'm staying here for a week just to help out and stuff like that. One of the other entertainers heals his leg.
Okay, great. So you came in work placement last year. So how long is your original work placement come out of?
Well, for the first years it was 10 weeks, and for the second years it's roughly 12 weeks. But if the hotels are busy and they possibly need people to work, they can ask you to stay on longer.
Okay, so are they saying that they employ you longer, or is it the work placement is extended?
Well, it tends to, if you are offered a longer period, they tend to offer you a contract, like the hotel, not from college. The hotel generally offer you a contract.
Okay, so when you come to work placement, are you asked to work in a particular hotel, or because it seems like you've worked in quite a lot of the hotels?
Yeah, well, the main reason for that is I'm basically put in one specific hotel, but if they need help in another hotel for a certain amount of days, or for an evening, or for 1 day, for example, I'll go over and I'll help. You have to be flexible.
Yes, no, definitely. I think that's definitely a key thing about entertainment or animation, being flexible. Good. Now, with this work placement, do you feel that you would have had the same opportunity if you couldn't come out here?
I don't know. Well, the thing is, through college, when they told me, oh, there's a chance of going abroad and this, I never honestly thought it'd be anything like this. This is a totally great, it's an amazing experience, and you get a true feeling of what it's like to work abroad. You work on your independence, you learn how to mix and match with different types of people, different people from different countries, and you might even pick up 1 or 2 different languages at the same time.
Great, so you're picking up all these new skills. So comparing from last year to this year, what's the difference from coming for an extra year?
Well, last year was a bit different. It was a different company for starters, and it was different kind of people I was working with, and it was a different scene altogether. Last year was in Magaluf. Magaluf has a particular scene where it's mostly 18 to 30s, so the guests in the hotel are 18 to 30s with 1 or 2 families. This year I'm working in family hotels, Calador and now Santa Ponza, so it's just mostly families that I'm working with, and it's a different type of working atmosphere.
Great. So you feel work placement's worked for you?
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
Do you think it's for everybody?
I think it's for anybody that thinks they have what it takes to be an entertainer. If they have what it takes to be an entertainer, they'll learn bit by bit what they have to do, and they'll eventually come out of the shell and they'll be a great entertainer.
What about your roles and responsibilities? Do you think they've increased over the time? What do you do now, this second year, that you couldn't do in the first year, do you think?
Well, to be honest, last year I did 1 or 2 things more, but that was because our bosses were very busy. But this year we've been told how to do things more professionally. Like last year, for example, we did things, but they weren't professionally how they were 100% supposed to be done. This year we're showed how to do it step by step, so when you do it, it's to a professional standard.
Excellent. Okay, so where are you going to be going from here after this work placement? Do you think you'll be offered a contract, or are you looking at a place to go?
Well, it's like I said before, it depends on how busy the hotels are and if they need help. If they need help, hopefully if they do offer me a contract, I will definitely say yes to it. And when I go back to England, hopefully I'm going to keep in touch with people over here and try and come back for the training course next year, if there's any free spots. So it's definitely something I want to carry on in the future.
Excellent. And last but not least, can you describe animation in 3 words? Give me them 3 words that come to your head.
3 words. Happy, fun, and hard work.
It is hard work.
It is hard work, very
Fantastic.
hard work.
Thanks for your time. Great to see you.
Great to see you too, Lee. Adios!
Good morning, ladies Ladies and gentlemen, all the adults around the pool, it's time for our first game this morning. It is the game of Killer Pool. That's Killer Pool on the outside table for all the adults. Please sign your name up when I come around the pool, or make your way over here and sign your name up. That's Killer Pool for all the adults, so make your way, come and play.
And with me right now, we've got the Chief of Entertainment here. It's our own, very own, Max Clausen. I'm here to interview him and ask him a few questions about animation, entertainment, and Max, welcome.
Thank you.
How's it doing?
Oh, great, man. Thank you.
Good.
And you?
Great. How long have you done animation for?
8 years. 8 years.
That's quite a long time. Is this a career that you can go on for a long time? How much longer have you got?
Well, as long as you got it in you, I suppose you can go on for a while. I've known entertainers who've done it until they're 35. There's somebody who does it longer. Myself now, I'm 25, 8 years. I think that I still got a few good more years in me, and then we'll see where it takes me. I've learned a lot so far, so hopefully I can still go any further.
Yeah, that is quite a long time. So if you decide to finish, where do you go next?
To be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure, because at the moment I'm enjoying this, but I've got a role now in this hotel as a chief entertainer, and my possibilities is of course to work my way up the ladder, a couple more steps, and I will be entertainment manager of more entertainers, and that's probably what I'm working for in the end of the day.
Okay, fantastic. So, you are the chief here. How many have you got on your team?
There's 3 entertainers in the team, and we've got 2 students as well that's here at the moment. So all in all, we're 5 entertainers working together.
Okay, so now you're organising your team. How do you decide who does what kind of activities in your team? How do you do this?
Well, it all depends on the team, obviously, but I mean, you see what kind of skills each of them have, like who's really good with working with the adults, who can have trusting with the kids, and stuff like this. At the moment, we got a very good kids entertainer that has worked for 3 years in this hotel, and she's worked her way up, and she's now chief of a mini club.
Now this is Rosh. She used to actually be a student at Leeds City College,
yes.
And so this is a success story for us. And tell me about it. How long has she been working here?
Well, 3 years in the hotel here, and she had a year before in the sister hotel, the Corporate Scorpius, where she did entertainment as well. And then her second year of entertainment, she came here, and we saw full potential in her, and she worked very hard as well. And she just has it with the kids. She's a natural, and I mean, the kids seem to warm to her. See, you can hear her now. Once in a while, you hear the monster shouts, and she's fantastic. She knows how to warm to the kids, and the kids absolutely love her.
That's great.
And for the rest, you know, I mean, we have the students. We see what they can do, you know, and we try to teach them our roles as good as we possibly can. And for the adult entertainment, you know, you have to be a little bit fun-loving, good guy. You know, girls and boys can do it all together, be a bit sporty.
So going back to this work placement, because we send students to you every year, and we've had this close relationship for quite a long time now, right? Yeah. So what do you feel? What do you feel that their role is when they come here? Do you like throw them in the deep end, or do they just watch you? Do they monitor you? What do they do?
For the first short time when they first arrive here, you know, obviously it's a big thing. You know, it's entertainment. It's big. It's wild. It's crazy. You know, it's fantastic, really. But when you come, at first it might be a little bit of a shock. You know, so we ease them in a little bit. You know, we let them observe the games first, see what's going on, observe the nighttime, maybe have them helping out a little bit with the smaller little jobs that you find little time for, and little by little, gradually, it's building up, and well, when you work hard and you improve and you show what you got, well, of course you get to do the mini disco, you do prize presentation, you do microphones, you do the games, even, I mean, you take charge of the games in case of, it has to be like this, on certain days, and then just help out and learn and observe and try the best as you possibly can.
Fantastic. So those out there that want to become entertainers or work in animation anywhere in the world, yeah, how would you encourage them that it's the right job and it's the best job? How would you do that? What would you say to them to say, yes, entertainment is the best?
Well, because it is. it is the best job, you know what I mean?
Maybe I answered it there for you in a way because
Well, you did.
Because I've done it before as well.
Yeah.
It is the best job.
It is a little bit the best job. I mean, the thing is, you get to have fun, right? You're running around in the sun. Your uniform is shorts and t-shirts. You're always there. You get to be around a lot of fun, kind people. The guests seem to be very nice. It's a very rewarding thing because people they warm to you, they like you. You know, you build confidence a lot because people they seem to just like you, and your confidence becomes more and more. So it's very, very, very encouraging to do so like this. Plus, I mean, you can earn fair, decent amount of money. There's good nights. You know, you have good fun, and you get lots of experiences. You meet new friends. I mean, it can't be described in one word. I mean, I can go on forever and ever and ever and ever, and you never stop learning. I mean, it's good and it's fantastic.
What about getting experience in the workplace?
Of course,
I mean, you can't get better experience than that.
No.
You can sit in a classroom all you like.
That's true.
There you go. Workplace. So, I think this comes to my last question for you, and if you could put together animation in 3 words, what would it be?
3 words.
Just 3 words that would describe the job in animation.
Fun. Hard work.
It's a lot of hard work.
It is. And very, very, very rewarding. Very, very rewarding. Yes, it builds on your confidence.
So you put a lot in, but you obviously get a lot
you
back.
get a lot back.
And by you saying that, I've actually got one more question I'd like to ask you about. Now, you said it was hard work. Now, for these guys out there, sort of how many hours would they have to put in?
I mean, it depends, you know. I mean, in my hotel at the moment, we work about 9 hours on a regular basis. Yeah, but you have to be quite flexible. Some days you have to work 10, 11, 12 hours, and some days, you know, we're kind, you know, say, hey, there's not much to do now, you can go home. So, but on a daily basis, it's more or less 9 hours. You work mornings, you have breaks, and then you work nights as well.
I think that's the thing, you know, it's not just your average 8, 9 hour day.
No.
You've got to come in the morning.
It's split out.
And then you've got to come back late tonight.
It's not only a job, it's a lifestyle. It's what you do for that time of period you're here. It's what you do, your life happens, your personal life happens after 12 o'clock, but then you might go out for a beer with the guests and stuff like that, and you're still there, you know, and you're still in your zone, and you're still doing it, but you...
It's definitely a lifestyle, isn't it?
It is, of course it is. Of course
anyway,
it is.
Max, thank you for today, and it was great speaking to you.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, good luck out there. Yeah.
Here you can see animators preparing for their job.
Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, good evening! I said good evening! Hello, and hi, how are you all doing? Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it is of course quiz time for all of you, which means that we have got 10 questions ready for you all this evening. 10 questions where you have to listen closely and then come up with the answer. This evening, ladies and gents, our quiz will be on TV series. Alright then, so on the TV series this evening, we're going to play a little bit from a TV series, and you guys have got to guess from which TV series it is from. They're all very famous and very popular, so you should know most of them. This evening, ladies and gentlemen, if you get the most correct answers, tonight you can win yourself a nice jug of sangria. Good evening, how are you doing? You right? How are you doing? You right? That is some fantastic glasses you got on there, eh? Yeah, fabulous. Right, could you please tell us what's your name?
Lindsay.
Lindsay, and Lindsay, where are you from?
Blackpool.
Alright then, fantastic. Well,
Here for Sarah's hen party.
wow! Congratulations, Sarah, on getting married. She wouldn't get up. Well, we're going to get her up later, shouldn't we then, yeah? Right, if it is a hen party. Well, anyway, you get yourself a nice jug of sangria. Then I'm sure that Sarah, she will enjoy herself. But don't go anywhere. Hang on, hang on. Oh, she's very excited, isn't she? Very good. all the way up to the stage and everything as well. Well, you get a chance to open the mystery box. I know you only just arrived, so you're not really entirely sure what happens, but I'm going to open the mystery box for you right now. In here, there's 3 different boxes, and you can win yourself 3 different things, right? There's some fantastic prizes in there. It's really hard to take you seriously with those glasses on now. All right, here we go. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. That's very good. All right, but before we do that, we have to choose whether you like box number 1, box number 2, or box number 3. But the audience is going to help you, okay? So which box do you think that she should go for? Box number 1, 2, or 3? Show your hands. Shout it out. 1, 2, 3. Come on, I can't hear you. Who thinks number 1? Number 2? Number 3? I think your team down here thinks number 2. Are you going to go for box number
2?
Box number 2. All right then. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are in box number 1. Tonight you could have won yourself a nice, fantastic strip of bingo tickets. Oh, that was not yours, unfortunately. In box number 3 tonight, you could have won yourself a party song CD. Is with the song Chihuahua on. You would have won that one, I tell you. And some sun cream. Yes, you could need that all the time. But you have won yourself. It is going to be a good prize, isn't it? You have won yourself tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please give her a big massive round of applause. She has won herself the fantastic Rosu Hotels t-shirt! Congratulations, give us a big hug. Fantastic, there's your jug of sangria as well. I think that's the one you matter the most with. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big massive round of applause for our head party quiz winners. All right then, very good, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for our prize presentation. Are we all ready out there? We are going to have, of course, our winners of today's game coming up here on the stage right now, receiving their fantastic prizes, ladies and gents. There's, of course, winners for the kids, and there is winners for the adults. We do ask you all to give them big, massive round of applause because they do fight very hard to get these here certificates. So, ladies and gentlemen, our first winner is our winner for one of the kids. It's a game of bowling, ladies and gentlemen, that the kids they played this morning. And please put your hands together and give a big massive round of applause. Clap your hands to the beat for Sophie! Clap those hands, clap. Make your way up here. Oh, look at this little Sophie here. Well, Sophie, can you look at all these people out there? Oh, I know it's scary, but don't worry, I'm right here with you, okay? Right, Sophie, there you go. There's your certificate. Can you hold it with 2 hands just like that? Nice and pride. That's it. Very good. Give Sophie a round of applause, please. There you go. Well done, Sophie. You stay right there, okay? Very good. Then we have a game of pick up sticks. That's the one, the Mikado, where you have to pick up the sticks, right? But none of the other sticks are allowed to move. There's somebody who's really good at that. And ladies and gentlemen, that somebody was Amy. Please put your hands together for Amy. Good evening, Amy. How you doing? 2 kisses? No kisses, okay, no kisses. No kisses, okay. Amy, there is yours. Hold it and choose it. There you go, just nice and bright. Big smile. There you go, come here, round of applause, please, for Amy. Very good. Oh, hello. Yes, are you going to help me? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. She's running away with Olivia's certificate. All right. Can you come over here with me? Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes, you come here. That's it. Very good. You stay there. Right? You stay right there. Right there for me. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause. Give a big round of applause. That's it. Very good. Yay! Well done. Absolutely fantastic. The certificate she's holding right now, ladies and gentlemen, was for our most creative this morning. She had to design, or all the kids had to design, a water park. And I must admit, I saw this one here myself. She folded it over, she made it into a perfect map and everything. It was absolutely brilliant. Please put your hands together for Olivia! Here she comes. There you go, Olivia. Can you stand here right next to Sophie for me? Very good. Very good. Can you come up here? Can you stand next to Amy for me? Come. You stand right here. I'm going to have to make a certificate for her by herself, don't I, for tomorrow? Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, good evening! Hello! Hola! Come on, we can do it louder. Look at all the way around you. There's lots of people. ladies and gentlemen, it is Bingo Bongo time, and there is quite a few players this evening for Bingo Bongo, and that is of course going to show as well, ladies and gents, on our prize. This evening we are going to be playing first and foremost for 5 numbers horizontal of any of your cards, ladies and gents. We're playing for the line. Right? If you're lucky enough to win the line this evening, you can walk away and you may say ooh if you like it with a prize worth 20 euros. It's a nice relaxing half-an-hour massage. Gents, eyes down, pens ready, first number of the evening. Here we are. It is an Irishman, top of the morning, 3 and 3, 33. Have we got a line? We've got a line, ladies and gentlemen, down here. Please give a big massive round of applause. Make your way to the stage. Come on up. What you've got to do, and imagine, right, is that Mr. Shakespeare, he's got his video camera down here, and he's filming the whole thing. We're making this into a movie. What's happening in the movie? And you're going to be playing the part that Rosheen is playing, the wife.
Sometimes evening entertainment involves audience participation. The sketch involves 4 ladies competing for the title of Miss Radon Jaime. This is a great way to involve the audience as they can relate to the guests on the stage and cheer on their friends and family.
I love you so much.
I love you so much too.
My darling. Let's go to the bar. See the great entertainment.
How about you go to the bar and I clean?
Okay, my darling. My darling. I will be 5 minutes.
Okay, see you in 5 minutes.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you, my darling. Hey,
Oh, Valentino, I must say my husband will be back in 5 minutes.
Oh, no problema. Valentino, make it fast. You're in 4 minutes. Valentino. Hey. Oh. Hey. Oh. Hey. Oh. Hey. 4 minutes later. Oh, my wife with another man! It is not what it looks like. You're right.
It's not what it looks like. Now calm down, calm down.
Move out of the way. He'd like to enjoy having a passion with you.
He's got a gun.
He's got a gun. Ah!
Oh, Valentino, no!
And you, my wife, I love you so much.
Well, let's start here, shall we? Good. Very good, fantastic.
To add to the fun, each lady is given a different scenario. For example, this lady has to do it in slow motion.
It's me! Your husband! I go to the bar for bar! love you.
Don't take it off.
No problem! We make a passion and only. Oh! She stole my life! You must die!
Come in the house. No, can you?
Oh no!
2 hours. 2 hours. No, I picked 2 minutes. I got the knife now.
No! Business! Don't you!
She's gonna get shot now.
You must die! You must
Captain Crashlot and his crew welcome you on board this airflock flight to Benidorm. Please take your seats for the flight. Our takeoff time will be allocated to us shortly, and we will be cruising at an altitude of 37,000 feet. Introducing you to your cabin crew, we have Luscious Linda, Mile High Mike, and Cap David, who will be assisting you throughout your flight. I said assisting you with just about anything throughout your flight. We will now be taking you through your emergency procedures. Please extinguish all cigarettes, although it is a shame to waste your last one. Located in the seat pocket in front of you, you will find your emergency card. Please read carefully. If the plane should take a sudden nosedive or lose a wing, please do not panic. I said, please do not panic. Your emergency exits are situated here, here, and here. This is being indicated to you by all of your cabin crew, as I can assure you, the passengers, they will most definitely be the first ones off. For those of you sat here and here, stand absolutely no chance whatsoever. In the unlikely event of a fire starting, fire extinguishers such as these can be located under the seat in front of you.
First of all, I'd like you maybe to explain what you feel would make a good entertainment manager.
Well, good entertainment manager, first of all, you have to be a good psychological person. You have to know how to work with people, have a good communication with them, have to be good in social aspects, and apart from that, you will have to went through all the parts of entertainment. So I think a good entertainment manager first was and should have done entertainment himself, which means kids entertainment, sports entertainment, and evening entertainment. So he knows what the people feel, and then you know what you can teach them. Then afterwards, depending on the product in each hotel, which could be different, like all-inclusive, or if in this case, in this hotel, there's only British clients, so we use only a British team. The hotel where you went to in Cador, they have more languages, so there's more an international team. Then you need to put the shows together and make a program which would be adapted to the clients of that hotel. And, well, more or less that's it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, I mean, without giving away your age, you know, how long in entertainment did you, before you became an entertainment manager?
The entertainment, first of all, for me, is something that you don't have an age on entertainment. It's like a football player, but I think that it's a job for young people, first of all, and it comes from the heart. So it's a thing that you can't learn. You can learn languages, you can learn how to dance, you can develop all the way. There comes a moment very soon that the persons get burned up. That could be after 2, 3, 4 seasons. So how do you become an entertainment manager? Well, you get through all the aspects of entertainment, and then you roll into it basically. So I was addicted, it's like a virus, a microbe. And I went on and on. I'm doing it for 19 years now, and the last 6 years I do entertainment manager. And I still shuffle my knees under the table because I still sometimes like to go up on stage. So I think it's a sort of virus. But you roll into it automatically.
Excellent. Now, how do you find your entertainers to work in your hotels?
Well, I think I got the best team of the world. If I would say the other way around, it would make very stupid. We work together with 5 years for the same team now, which I think it is very difficult. Normally the entertainers anywhere else, they change a lot, they go away. It's always a bit of a problematic system because the young people, they go back home, they don't come back. So I try to treat my people very well, and that's why they treat me very well as well. Economic-wise, we take a nice apartment for them, and as they work in a group together, and I don't like the fact that there is 1 or 2 persons be the best or the star. We like to work as a team together, and that's why I think we start building up. So after 2-3 years, you start seeing that they work together and you make a nice product to the people.
Excellent. Now, we've had a partnership for quite a few years, and can you tell me a little bit about the work placement and how that works well here?
Well, so I think about, thanks to Senor Carbona, who's not there anymore, he made the first contacts. And then for the last 6 years with Park Lane College in this case, we worked together. In the beginning it was, as every relationship, quite hard. And every year it goes better and better because we know the people better. We try to give young people a chance, that's the main idea. And they get placed down here. They come and do a course here for about a week or 2 weeks. So we can sort of shift the good and the less good people. And sometimes people are just interested or less interested. Then we make a selection, and then school decides the last word, who is worth to come down here on the training course and on the practice ground. Then after that, the meaning is that they could come once or twice, 1st and 2nd year students. They can come back to the hotel. For them it's an opportunity to develop languages, experience, social skills, working experience. They live on their own without dads and moms. They have to do their own washing, and so on and so on. So it's a big thing, it's a big opportunity. It's hard work. It sounds very good when you tell about Spain and the good life and the sangrias and the beach and the parties, but the other hand side, you should wake up in the morning. Oops, not always me, but you should wake up in the morning and be there, standing there for doing your job. So they get treated as adults, they get sucked up in the system of the hotel, and they need to work hard like any employee. If they come late or they do a bad job, they get updated through school and they could get punished as well for it. Which in this case, this year and last year, we go better and better and better. And I hope, or I'm still looking forward to keep cooperating together with the school and to build it up more. So, that's nice.
Fantastic. What about opportunities?
Plus, I would like to say something because, that's the question. At the end, these students, as we have a few living examples running around in the company, well, at the end of the studies, when they finish the school, they can have the chance to come and work in the company. So if the company likes them and they like the job, what they did, later on in the future, when they finish the studies in England, some of them apply for a job and some of them are literally in the company. And some of them became chief entertainers or chief of public relations, customer service. So, I mean, they do get a chance through this.
And if I was a student now learning the job, how would I apply? How would I get a job as an entertainer or in animation?
Well, if you're a student, then it goes to the school. They give us the names and the updates of the amount of people that are interested. We come to England to make a day of, let's say, publicity, and we tell about entertainment, Spain and the life here, to make them a little bit hot and aware of what they can and what they can't do. And then after that, the school sort of selects the people, and they come here. And then we do a course, an entertainment course. It's very heavy, it's quite military. We do it on purpose to make them, to shift them, to make them tired, and that they realize that it's not only a holiday camp where they can party, but they really need to work. So during 2-3 weeks, they get trained hard, and then during 3 months, they get more and more into it. The first years, they get very little involved in all the programs. The second years, more and more get involved, and then the meaning is towards the future, if they can and if we can, to give these people a job. That's the final idea.
Excellent. Okay, thank you for your time.
Yes.